What up, Theta homies? It's your boy, Justin Bassetti, back again with another Theta token video, another Theta token update. Just a friendly reminder, if you're new to the channel, trying to find as much Theta news, updates, NFTs, or any kind of Theta partnerships, definitely please hit that like and subscribe on. Definitely check out all the links down below in the description for all the links I post in this video, along with my Theta wallet address for any kind of Theta, T-Fuel, or any kind of TNT20 donation. So now diving onto Twitter, we do definitely have a lot more news and updates. Really thankful for all the news and sources that are out there. So really looking to spreading this information with you guys. So starting off with Twitter, we're going to start there like we normally do. We're going to see that here Theta Network tweeted, Theta stakers, the quarterly T-drop rewards have now been distributed. Your continued support of Theta Network has kept Theta staking percentage high and the protocol secure despite with volatile crypto environment. Really looking forward to this because there's more delegation terms for those who are actually been holding and staking Theta for the long term, and then I believe it's the quarterly. I don't really recall as to how often they're going to be doing this. I know especially for this first year they're definitely going to be, I believe there's one more drop, quarterly drop, so really looking forward to it. I also did notice that the price for T-drop has increased exponentially. I believe the last time I saw it for today of July 18th 2022 was about 30-40%, so really looking forward for that price to overall go up, as well as the other type of cryptos along with Theta and T-Fuel, but never financial advice on my channel. Going on to a little bit more information on what updates I currently have for you guys. Maybe we do have a new subscription in terms of Netflix and a Theta partnerships. Definitely my own speculation, but this kind of makes sense altogether in my opinion. We're going to go on to this little article that I was able to find. So starting off with this article, we're going to see that Bloomberg, the headline, Netflix chooses Microsoft as partner for lower price service with ads. Microsoft generated $10 billion in advertising sales last year of 2021. Netflix to offer lower price service with ads this year of 2022. This article is very short and this was posted on July 13th, 2022. So really looking forward to spreading this more news and information. So diving onto the first aspect of this article, we're going to see that Netflix Incorporated selected Microsoft Corporation as technology and sales partner for its new advertising supported streaming service, a key step in the effort to reignite subscriber and revenue growth. Netflix plans to sell a cheaper advertising-supported alternative to its flagship streaming service by the fourth quarter of this year of 2022. People who already subscribe won't see the ads. Those will be for customers signing up for the new tier. Netflix long made absence of ads a major part of its selling point to customers, but slowing growth has forced the company to look forward to new ways to attract subscribers and new sources of revenue. The company announced plans to enter the advertising business in April after reporting a drop in customers. Because Netflix set a tight time frame to get the service up and running, management has searched for an outside partner to handle the sales and technologies, at least to start. Chief Operating Officer Greg Peters met with potential candidates such as Alphabet Incorporated, Google, and Comcast corporations. With its win, Microsoft will become the exclusive server and seller of ads on Netflix, a company with 222 million subscribers and even more viewers. Microsoft has proven the ability to support all our advertising needs as we work together to build a new ad-supported offering, Peters said in the blog post. More importantly, Microsoft offered the flexibility to innovate over time on both the technology and sales side, as well as strong privacy protections for our members. Shares of Netflix gained 1.2% to $176 at the close of New York. The stock, once a high flyer, is down 71% the year following the company's prediction for a loss of 2 million subscribers in the just ended second quarter. Netflix reported financial results on July 19th. Microsoft was little changed. The choice of Microsoft was a surprise to the advertising industry. Google and Comcast has been the front runners and leaders in the advertising technology and sales space. Both companies operate competing video services. Microsoft generated $10 billion in advertising sales last year and bought Xandr, AT&T Inc.'s ad business. Last December, AT&T had acquired two ad tech companies, AdWorks and AppNexus, and effectively relaunched the group as advertising business in 2018 under the name Xandr, which was inspired by Alexander Graham Bell. Xandr is considered and also ran in video advertising according to Ari Paparo, who sold his advertising tech company to Comcast and then worked the cable giant for a couple of years. Advertising is not exactly the first thing you think of when you think Microsoft, Paparo said. However, they are global, which matters to a lot to Netflix, and they aren't competitive like Comcast or Google. Ad technology, Microsoft Xandr has technology that automates selling and serving ads on a global basis, which is important if Netflix wants to introduce spots in markets around the world, according to Dave Morgan, founder and chief executive officer at Simulmedia, a TV streaming ad buying platform. The partnership also makes sense because Microsoft has a big investment in video games with Xbox, an area Netflix is exploring, he said. I think it's a smart move, Morgan said. It's become pretty clear since they bought LinkedIn and Xandr that Microsoft has recommended to digital ad business. Introducing advertising is already posing challenges for Netflix, which offered a few details Wednesday on how or if it wants to insert in commercials into original series that were shot and edited for an ad-free service. It must also negotiate the right to insert spots into programs it licenses from other companies, which may demand additional payments. Actors, producers, directors, and other media companies that agreed to work at Netflix when it was an ad-free service will need to decide if they're comfortable with a new movie or series airing with commercials. Yet the opportunity for Netflix is significant, according to media executives. With a couple 100 million customers and a programming budget of more than $17 billion, Netflix has the scale to build a large business. Walt Disney Corporation, Hulu generated about $2 billion in advertising sales during the 12-month period that ended in September, according to Kantar. Hulu only operates in the US with ads. Netflix could boost its revenue in the US and Canada by $1 billion to $3 billion, according to Bloomberg Intelligence. Overall, that is the rest of this entire article, and really taking a step back in terms of what we just mentioned, we do know that Netflix has been more globally accepted, having those shows like Squid Games and more shows overseas that have been more populated with at least the United States. I'm not too sure in terms of the other countries as well, the popularity of Netflix in other countries, but also want to note that there's more partnerships with Theta along with Microsoft, so that's why I'm trying to build these pieces together, which makes sense to me in my own sense. But that's the really growing aspect with Netflix, trying to go into that video game space and be incorporated with Microsoft, which has Xbox. Kind of does make sense to me altogether with the huge NFT streaming as well as, Theta Network's premise of what it is. Going on the Theta Token's website, when you do hover over and search for Microsoft on the type of page, you do have Jonathan Wong, Director and Product at Rakuten Wiki. Jonathan's a Director and Product at Rakuten Wiki, where he drives the overall product vision and strategy, and leads team product managers in building Wiki's app on the web, mobile, and TV platforms. Previously, Jonathan was at Microsoft leading the Bing ads business across Southeast Asia, India, and Korea. Before that, he was the head of consumer apps and services and marketing, responsible for overall brand strategy, marketing execution, and driving user adoption of Microsoft apps and services. So as you can tell, there is a connection between Theta Network, Microsoft, and now maybe possibly Netflix in the long run. So really looking forward for those type of connections and partnerships to definitely build up. Like I said, this is not financial advice. Definitely do your own research. This is just me adding and putting pieces together that make sense to me. Hopefully it may occur true, because that's what I really hope for. A lot of people are hoping for streaming service to now incorporate Theta Network technology onto the blockchain, onto their services. And we understand that Mitch Liu did say you can't have these big corporations who have been running on CDNs, central delivery networks, for X amount of years and then just plan on going onto a new service that just crashes the whole network. It does take time for these kind of things to build, and having this new opportunity for a streaming service to be incorporated with Theta Network is a good opportunity in my own opinion, and it just makes sense to me, especially how this is probably going to start out very low and slow, and it's a great way to start building up on a platform. And doing a little more NFT drop, I do have a little surprise for you guys. So ending at the end of this week, we're going to see a new NFT drop from the Knights, Pittsburgh Knights GG. So really looking for their new drop alert. Don't miss it out this Friday, July 22nd. The drop coming soon, incorporating, I believe this is Rocket League, I believe is what the game is, where you're driving a car and then you're playing soccer essentially. And as you can tell, you do see all these sponsors and you do have the Theta Drop logo, so really looking forward to this drop occurring in this later week. But that is all I really have for you guys for this video, and really hoping all this news and information is true down the long run, but definitely not financial advice. And if you're a new viewer trying to find as much Theta news, updates, NFTs, or any kind of Theta partnerships, definitely please hit that like and subscribe button. Definitely comment down below if you are new or an OG viewer / subscriber. Really do appreciate your guys' comments and your own insights onto the project itself, and hopefully this does make sense to you guys. Definitely drop a comment down below. But really looking forward to seeing you guys in the next one. But until then, it's your boy Justin Bassetti, so try to keep up. Hi, deuces.